Hey Steven, this is Christina with Casey Phoenix SEO. I talked to you yesterday about getting this video over to you with some free SEO tips and ways that you can set your company above the competition. Everything that I'm going to teach you in this video are things that you can do yourself. So jumping right into it, content. The average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google. And currently on your front page, which is where you're going to have a lot of backlinks pointing to, you're sitting at 483. So my first suggestion is to get it up to that 1,000 to 1,500, and what that allows you to do is to include more keywords into your content, because you don't want to have more than one keyword with every about 100 to 150 words. So by having that 1,000 to 1,500, that gives you 10 to 15 keywords on your home page that Google can point to. And what I mean by a keyword is, if you look here at the Google search that I did for this video, I searched Liberty HVAC. And if you look here, 260 people a month are searching for Liberty HVAC, so that's 260 potential customers that you're missing out on by not ranking for this keyword. So down here, once you get past the ads that people are paying for and the Google Maps, you'll see right here libertyhvac.com are in the #1 spot. And so if you look at their content, they actually don't have a whole lot more content. In fact, they probably have a little less than you. There's a little more words when you click on stuff that shows up. But the benefit that they have is that their name is Liberty HVAC, so that helps them a little bit. But if you had that content to that 1,000 to 1,500 words and then just got a little bit of backlinks to it, you're going to wind up beating these guys out. So the next thing that I want to talk about are citations. And as you know, because I'm pretty sure I saw a Google My Business for you guys, when you have a Google My Business, you can rank up here in what we call the map pack. And this is where your name, phone number, and address are listed. And you can actually rank in the top 3 up here without necessarily being the top 3 down here. You have to rank for the keyword, but you could even be on like the 6th or 7th page and be #1 up here. And the way that you do that is with citations. And a citation is when you submit your information into a directory like Yellow Pages, Yelp, City Star, Thumbtack, Facebook, etc. And so I'm going to show you this tool I use. It's called whitespark.ca. It's about $30 to $70 a month depending on which plan you choose. And it breaks down how many citations that you are listed for. And it's got to match your Google My Business exactly. So if your phone number's changed or your address has changed, you have to change it in every single listing, every single citation for the directories. So this tool, Premier Comfort Heating and Cooling, whenever I searched you guys, you currently have 14 citations. And then if you look back at that search, Liberty Plumbing, Heating, and AC have the #1 spot. Obviously, Jake's Industrial is paying to be in that spot. But Liberty Plumbing, Heating, and AC have the organic spot, and they have 34 citations. So that's where you want to start, is you want to beat them out with the number of citations they have. And since you guys show in Kansas City, I would definitely double, triple, quadruple the amount of citations just to make sure that you're beating them out. Even though it says Liberty, they get a little bit of a gain on that, but you can definitely beat them out in Kansas City. Just like, even though these guys are in Oak Grove, their ad shows them up at the top. The last thing that I want to talk about are backlinks. So we call this link juice. It simply works like site A points to site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, like a popularity contest. You can have more sites coming in, but there's a little more to it than that. Link juice is more effective if you have a relative site linking back to you. For example, a blog post about heating and cooling, maybe a blog post about why it's so important to winterize your air conditioner. And then it has a link in that blog post pointing back to you guys here in KC. That's going to give you a lot more power than a blog post about pizza, because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So another tool I'm showing you is called Ahrefs. It's ahrefs.com. It's another one you can go out and get yourself. It's about $120+ a month, but it really gives a good breakdown on what your site's doing and what you're showing up for. And if it's showing up on here, then Google definitely knows about it, because they probably know about even more than what this tool does. So right now you're showing for 4 different referring domains with 7 backlinks. If you look at the #1 competitor organically, remember, was that Liberty HVAC, and they're right here. And when I pulled them up, hold on, copy link. There we go. Liberty HVAC is showing with 22 domains and 44 backlinks. So they're not beating you guys by much, so you can definitely overtake them. You just want to make sure that you do it as a slow process. If you overnight jumped up past them, Google could sandbox you as well. So make it look natural. Just do a couple links a week until you have several, and then you can start upping it to 5, 10 links a week. But the other great thing about this tool is that you can actually go in here and see what they're ranking for, and you can go after those same backlinks potentially, or at least find out what it's going to take to get on there. So in closing, content is the most important, making sure you get that 1,000 to 1,500 of words of content with some keywords built into it that people are actually going to search. Citations, you definitely want to get double to quadruple what your competitors are doing, just to stay on top, and then make sure that even if they start playing the catch-up game, you're way ahead. And then link juice, getting those backlinks that are relevant to HVAC and any other services that you guys might do. So if you have any questions for me, again, my name is Christina. I'm with KC Phoenix SEO. You can call me at 816-323-4100. I do request that since I put this video together, if you wouldn't mind just giving me like maybe a sentence or two back in the email, what you think about it, if you have any feedback, things that you'd like to know, that kind of thing. That way when I'm doing these videos, I'm definitely not wasting any business owners' time, because I really appreciate you guys giving me the time. Thanks for watching my video.